Imagine waking up one morning to discover that you could enhance your body and mind beyond what nature intended. This is not science fiction, but the premise of transhumanism. Throughout human history, we've dreamed of transcending our natural limitations, from ancient tales of immortality to modern dreams of superhuman abilities. Today, we're going to explore transhumanism, a philosophical and intellectual movement that believes we can and should use technology to fundamentally enhance the human condition. Think of it as humanity's next great upgrade, like updating your smartphone, but for your body and mind. The concept might sound radical, but you're probably already familiar with some basic forms of human enhancement, like wearing contact lenses, taking vitamins, or using a fitness tracker. Transhumanism takes these ideas several steps further, envisioning a future where we might cure aging, enhance our intelligence, or even transfer our consciousness to computers. The movement began taking shape in the 1920s and 30s, when scientists first started seriously discussing how technology might fundamentally change human capabilities. Julian Huxley, a prominent biologist, popularized the term transhumanism in 1957, describing it as humanity's potential to transcend itself through deliberate and conscious evolution. But the real explosion of transhumanist thinking came with the digital revolution, as computers showed us just how dramatically technology could transform our world. Today's transhumanists are interested in a wide range of technologies, from genetic engineering and nanotechnology to artificial intelligence and brain-computer interfaces. One of the movement's most fascinating figures is Kevin Warwick, who in 2002 became the first human to have a computer chip directly connected to his nervous system. This groundbreaking experiment allowed him to control a robotic hand and even communicate electronically with his wife, who also had electrodes implanted. But transhumanism isn't just about creating cyborgs or superhuman abilities. It's also deeply concerned with solving fundamental human problems. Imagine a world where we could eliminate chronic pain, cure mental illness, or even prevent aging itself. These goals might sound like science fiction, but many of them are already being pursued in laboratories around the world. However, not everyone is enthusiastic about these possibilities, and the transhumanist movement has faced significant criticism and ethical debates. Some worry that enhancement technologies would only be available to the wealthy, creating a new form of social inequality between enhanced and unenhanced humans. Others fear that fundamentally changing human nature could have unforeseen consequences for society and our sense of identity. Religious critics argue that transhumanism represents a form of hubris, attempting to play God with human nature. Meanwhile, practical critics question whether many transhumanist goals are even technically feasible. Consider the complexity of the human brain. We're still far from understanding it completely, let alone being able to enhance it significantly or transfer consciousness to a computer. Yet transhumanists argue that these challenges are technical problems that can be solved with sufficient research and development. They point to the exponential growth of technology as evidence that seemingly impossible goals might be achievable sooner than we think. One of the most controversial aspects of transhumanism is its approach to aging and death. While many transhumanists seek radical life extension or even immortality, others argue that death gives meaning to human life. This debate touches on fundamental questions about what it means to be human and whether extending life indefinitely would be a blessing or a curse. Another key area of transhumanist interest is cognitive enhancement, from simple improvements in memory to radical increases in intelligence. Some researchers are already developing brain-computer interfaces that could enhance human cognitive capabilities. But these technologies raise important questions about privacy, security, and the nature of human consciousness. Imagine if your thoughts could be hacked like a computer, or if your memories could be edited or deleted. These scenarios might sound far-fetched, but they're serious concerns as brain-computer interfaces become more sophisticated. Transhumanists also focus on physical enhancement, from improved strength and endurance to new sensory capabilities. Neil Harbison, for example, has an antenna implanted in his skull that allows him to hear colors, including those beyond human visual perception. This kind of enhancement shows how technology might not just restore lost abilities, but create entirely new ones. The movement also has important implications for how we think about disability and medical treatment. If we can enhance normal human capabilities, what does that mean for our understanding of disability? Some argue that the line between therapy and enhancement is already blurring, as with cosmetic surgery or performance-enhancing drugs. Looking to the future, transhumanists often discuss the concept of the technological singularity, a hypothetical point where artificial intelligence surpasses human intelligence. This could lead to an explosion of technological growth that would fundamentally transform human civilization. But such dramatic change also carries risks, from the potential loss of human agency to the possibility of catastrophic accidents. That's why many transhumanists also focus on existential risks threats that could potentially end human civilization. These include not just artificial intelligence, but also environmental disasters, pandemics, and other global catastrophes. The movement argues that human enhancement might be necessary for our species' survival in the face of such threats. As we look to the future, transhumanism raises profound questions about what it means to be human. Will enhanced humans still be human in any meaningful sense? What might we gain or lose by transcending our biological limitations? These questions don't have easy answers, but they're becoming increasingly relevant as technology advances. Already, we're seeing the early stages of human enhancement in fields like prosthetics, genetic engineering, and brain-computer interfaces. The coming decades will likely bring even more dramatic possibilities for human enhancement. Whether we embrace or reject these possibilities, they're likely to have profound implications for the future of our species. As we conclude our exploration of transhumanism, it's worth considering your own position on these issues. Would you choose to enhance your body or mind if given the opportunity? The answer might not be as simple as you think, but it's a question we may all need to consider sooner than we expect. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a comment for what topic I should cover next.